The so-called AI slop all over the internet these
It's the
days.
topic
Angela
of
Carter
AI
here.
companionship,
Getting
people
less
falling in love
sloppy.
with
Disaster.
AI.
Just kidding.
I don't
I'm
know
not
how many of
real.
you saw this, but
Hyper-realistic.
ChatGPT.
Open the pod page, George, please, pal.
So instead of giving you long paragraphs full of exclamation points and emojis and go get 'em, smoke 'em if you got 'em, put that in your pipe and smoke it, I say to you, that kind of stuff. Well, the new GPT-5 that has been flushed out.
Let's get it. It is surreal growing up in a section of time that is developing something life-changing. Look, most people ask, is AI a bubble? Will AI be able to take our jobs? Will AI get powerful enough to kill us? Look, to be honest, I don't know and I don't care enough right now, because delaying the inevitable is pointless. If those things are going to happen, the people dictating the growth of AI will not let these risks stop them from basically developing something that will help us speedrun through history. As a Muslim, as dramatic as it sounds, I can't help but think that the Yom Qiyamah is in sight, or the Day of Judgment. I can't help but think that time is exponentially growing as days go by, and that we're getting close to the end of times. And honestly, there's nothing we can do if that is the case. We're just gonna focus on expanding our time vertically instead of horizontally in order to make the most of our life, no matter what. Okay, now going back to that last question, will AI kill us? What if it already is? Look, there are a lot of annoying things about school, but I feel as though writing essays have always been my favorite type of assignment, as nerdy as it sounds. Putting my life on that paper in my own unique grammatical way helps grow the intellectual part of my life. The whole reason I pursue philosophy comes from my love to contextualize my mindset on paper and on video. I feel as though the very first AI prompt was definitely an essay. Seeing people use AI in their essay has always confused me. I just don't understand, because one, if you're dumb enough to think that your personal narrative essay is gonna pass through an AI checker or through your teacher, you're wrong. Because your teacher knows about your life and they know how you write, alright? And second, these sort of open-ended questions letting you talk about your mindset and life is always an opportunity to invigorate your creativity and your intellect. Obviously, tell a high schooler that and you're gonna get clowned on for trying to be the thinker. See, AI is already killing some of us, killing our romance, killing our creativity. The question I ask myself now is, will AI replace philosophy and the overall creativity that defines what a human is? I think that is something we can keep, hopefully. Philosophy became something that saved me in aspects of my life, along with religion, and I fear that the idea of having deep introspective thoughts will be lost the more AI dependency grows. Now, I love AI as much as the next person when it comes to making mundane tasks easier or automated, but when I see AI generated shorts, music, videos, it scares me. I'm scared that AI is already killing creativity. I've always been drawn to telling my story and beliefs to the world, and I know for a fact that my experiences cannot be replaced or fabricated by AI in 100 years from now in a way that will appeal to the hungry, introspective people like you and me. The reasons these fears compound every day, though, is because the insane progress of AI, the amount of glaze it gets, and the lack of creativity I see nowadays. Most of the greatest books have been written from years in the past. It's hard not to worry about the future of creativity. The thing is, AI is inevitably going to take a bunch of our jobs in the future. It's going to streamline a lot of processes in a day-to-day life. AI will ease the difficulty for a lot, may aid in people's success for downfall, their stoic arc or their path of degeneracy. But one thing that AI will never replace is the creativity of man, in some sense. It can try its best to replicate it, and it will get better. But don't stop trying to be your most creative self. The creativity of man is still something that is the most purest part of a person. And you have to cherish that. You know, I was watching a Sisyphus 55 video, and he said one thing that stuck out to me. If you're not creating, you're dying. Have that endless pursuit.